And good evening, everybody, and a great big muddy thumb salute to you all out there. How we doing this evening, everyone? It's gonna be an awesome night. Gonna be an awesome night. Hopefully, no problems with our stream tonight. Hopefully, our connection is good. Hopefully, there's no lag tonight. Hopefully, everything will just be alright. Hey, Carbon Dioxide Gaming's first in the chat. How's it going, my friend? Muddy thumb salute to you, sir. So, tonight's agenda. Tonight's agenda is Arena, LOL testing, and chocolate milk. So, let's hop in and get some Arena going. And yeah, I could actually... Yeah, let's switch up our mastery since it's free. Bang out some Arena. And have a little fun. Alright. Wolf, what's up, man? What's going on? Braden's in the house. Braden Clinton. Powder or liquid chocolate? Dude, nothing but the best. Always Hershey's chocolate syrup, my friend. Although when I was a kid, we did use Nesquik. We used to take a spoonful of that sugar, we used to dip it into the chocolate milk, we used to take it out, and then we used to crush that spoonful of sugar, man. Those were the good times. But now, nothing but Hershey's chocolate syrup. Alright, so let's go ahead and redo these. We're going to throw our suicides on so we can blow through Arena. And I don't really need defense or anything. Wolf, you got to make sure I actually reset these, though, if I got to hop back into AQ tonight. That is your mission, my friend. Alright, so we need to add... I just need to add the... I need 7 points. Alright. They're coming out of here. Because these are the easiest to recover. Let's put these back on. Get these going. These going. Quick Shot, what's going on, my friend? Quick Shot, thanks for your help today, man, on Twitter. Horrible information about that Mr. Hawkeye, man. But what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? I don't know if they've ever disclosed that to anybody before, that those SIG abilities only trigger once per fight. It's utter crap. I don't want to get too heated about it. I was heated about it earlier, but honestly, I'm still going to keep him ranked up because I ranked him up for his power drain on his L1. I didn't really rank him up for the hemorrhage, but to find out that it only triggers once per fight is just stupid. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to throw... Oh yeah, I do need that. And we need that. And we need some of these guys too. Alright. Oh, cool, Wolf. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was hoping he would take Path 1. That way I could finish up Path 2 tonight when I get done. If not, it's not essential. We can finish it in the morning. Oh, Braden, cool. Cool, yeah, man. It's test week, my friend. We're testing out everything, so we got no choice. We're definitely going to use Drax for LOL. It's just a matter of... I have a configuration set up in my head, but I want to test it out tonight, and I already tested it once, but I want to test it again with some other people, getting eyes on it and see what it's like. Alright. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, we'll just throw a couple more in attack for arena. And then we're gonna get going. Alright. Arena time. Now we can do some grinding and chatting. Alright, I want to get into the pool and get the rank rewards for the Venom Arena. So let's go ahead and start this one. And then we'll head over to the Carnage Arena and take care of those guys as well. So I need my 4 stars for that arena, so I'm going to use my 3 stars first. And I'm going to start. I don't care if we're just going to use our maxed out 3 stars. I don't really much care. Just trying to get the milestones, and then we're going to move on. Alright, let's catch up here. Yeah, quick shot. I saw you said that about Gamora. I had no idea. But they confirmed it. It's stupid. I mean, Hawkeye's really bad. You pull up Hawkeye's description, and it's like there's no stats for his L3 at all. It just says his L3 happens. There's no numbers, there's no anything, there's nothing that tells you the numbers or statistics for his L3. I told Wolf earlier, it's like, I'm not going to cry that I want rank down tickets to take him back down. I want to keep him at R5, mainly for his power drain on his L1, but to find that out is a little disappointing. And they opened up the floodgates too when they responded, and they were just like, yeah, it's been that way since day one, with the big smiley face on the end of it. And I was like, all right, that's it. You're getting some screenshots now. Yeah, Brayden. It's apparently. I didn't know it until today either, man. Hey, Mosset, what's going on, my friend? Yeah, Wolf, I'm skipping T4 Arena. I want to keep some of my battle chips. I figure we're getting enough fragments from him. Well, I'm probably not ranking up anybody soon, since I did Rocket to R2 and Hawkeye to R5. So between that, I could probably take a week off at T4 Arena. Skip that, save some battle chips. Can get T4 with Glory. If I'm resilient enough to save my Glory, we can get T4 with Glory. So we are actually trying something different tonight with the stream. We're using Air Server tonight. We're not using QuickTime. We're not using the Elgato tonight. We're not using Reflector today. We're using Air Server. Giving that a shot tonight. Testing it out, the smoothness. Hopefully it's smooth. We'll see. Yo, D43, Dr. Strange in the house. What's up, man? That's a bug too. I think it's a bug. Like when you go to parry and you miss, and you just end up blocking, and you don't move your thumb never leaves the screen, and then 2 or 3 hits later, you get a parry on a random attack. Like the 3rd hit into their combo. You never took your thumb off the device. You missed the parry, you're blocking the combo, and then on like the 3rd or 4th hit of the combo, you get a parry. Like, it's cool, but it's definitely a bug. So, guys, do you have... Well, obviously you have my audio, because you hear me. Do you have game audio? Do we have music? We need to do a little fine-tuning. Ooh, the chocolate milk mustache, man. Yes and all. Yes, nice, nice. Sweet, everything's mixed okay? Because I just kind of wham bam, thank you man, winged it all together. Like we usually do. 5-10 minutes before the stream. Mosset says there's a sound delay. Is there a sound delay with the gameplay? Because I think with Air Server I actually have a setting where I can actually try to configure the desync between the audio and the video of the game. But I don't want to spend too much time on it. If it's something we can deal with tonight, then cool. But I'm back to not being able to hear anything either, which kind of sucks. Literally just relying on the meter bars in OBS to let me know that actually sound's coming through on the 2 different channels. It's tough because my microphone has its own dedicated channel, but the sound from the game and the music, they're all part of the system sound on the computer. So they both come through on the same channel. Hey, Bustero, what's going on, man? Yeah, we brought the chocolate milk back tonight, my friend. Need it tonight. And we got Mr. Trophy in the house. Trophy, what's going on, my friend? Mighty thumb salute to everybody in the chat out there. Welcome tonight. We're rocking and rolling. Some nights we're just rocking. Some nights we're just rolling. Tonight we're rocking and rolling, man. Trophy, you're working on 516? .516 is Archangel, right? That's a boss. 516 I did live. I remember that one. That was a good stream. I like that one. If I remember correctly, I believe Hulk was the champion of champions that night when we did 516. But that was a fun night. Alright, Bustero. Get the biggest glass you can find, my friend. Fill that sucker up with the chocolate milk. Give it a couple spinneroonies with the spoon. Crush it, man. Dude, Omega, what's going on, man? Pff, mighty thumb salute. Thanks for hopping on tonight. No worries about being late. I was late too, dude. We pretty much just got started. We're just hitting arena right now. Hitting arena. Getting in the pool. There we go. Cosmic Spidey didn't want to get into the arena, man. A little incooperative. See, yeah, trophy Archangel, yes, nice. I remember for some reason, I don't know, when new champs come out, you know, it takes me a lot longer than other people to kind of get their animations down, get their moves down, but Archangel I just tend to do pretty well against. I don't have his L1 down quite yet. I usually have to block the first, what do you want to call it, wingtip? The 2 wingtips he shoots at you. I usually have to block the first one, then I can evade the second one. I don't have his timing down on that quite, because I'm usually too close to him. I don't have enough distance to get away from him to do the evade on it, so I just kind of fake it till I make it, and I have to block one of those. But for the most part, as far as him attacking with all the wings and all the motion and the distractions of all the wings, can really nail his parries down pretty quickly. One of the few champs I kind of got a handle on right after they came out. Hey, what's going on? I got some new people in the chat here. We got, what's that? Seb? How you doing, my friend? Robert Beckham, what's going on? How's it going? How much do I think Venom is going to go for right now? A lot of distractions. It's second round. There's T4 Arena going on. He's probably going to go really low. I actually don't remember what he went for in the first round. So, I think he's going to go pretty low. Probably under 3 million. That's my guess. Do you guys ever just have like teams when you grind an arena? There's some teams you just like a lot more than others. It's like, this team's a lot of fun to use. This Cable, Magic, Guillotine. Like, Cable may not be the best champ in the game, but at least he's a lot of fun to use. When you use his specials, they just make you wish that, like, hey, I wish I had a gun that did that. That'd be fucking kick-ass. Just walk in and be like, but with like a laser, man, that'd be cool. Nice. Haitian refugee, what's up, my friend? Thanks for hopping on tonight. Haitian, well, Kabam confirmed that Hawkeye's hemorrhage is only going to trigger once per fight. They confirmed it on Twitter. So, it's not a bug. It's a feature. It's a real shame, though. That's, I mean, I remember a long time ago, gosh, had to be like October or November of last year, I was deciding who to bring to R4 as a 4-star between Wolverine, Hawkeye, and Black Panther. And I was doing battles against Winter Soldier, and one of the reasons I didn't take Hawkeye, or I took Wolverine over Hawkeye, was because Hawkeye wasn't triggering 25% of the time his hemorrhage, and now we know why. Ooh, man, we ran into that one, didn't we? There we go. I'm going to start keeping a counter of how many times we run into somebody's special attack. Hey man, you're doing a special? I'm coming for it! Oh shoot, really? First round only went for 2.3 million? I can't imagine him going lower than that. He's probably going to be around the same. Wow, 2.3 million. Like, I know he's not great, but I didn't think he would be 2.3 million not great. It's pretty low. That's an easy get, man. If you need to add him to your collection, that is an easy get. Go get it. So pumped to get my free Ice Bro later this month. Fingers crossed for the 4-star. I got a 4-star once. It does happen. I got a 4-star Loki. I think it was month 2. Loki was month 2. And I remember I see the 4 stars come up on the screen, and I'm like, did that just really happen, man? Did it? This guy got a 4-star Loki? But all 3 stars ever since, though. Here we go. Boom. Headbutt. Headbutt of death. Headbutt of death. Nice. Am I practicing LOL later tonight? Yeah, I am. I want to make a run soon. It's a good week to practice. You can change your masteries all you want. Free reload on masteries. So we're going to test with suicides, without suicides. Drax is my champ. He's the one I got to use, so I'm going to have to bite the bullet, make it happen. But it's a good week to test it out. I've been testing it out, you know, waking up in the morning, lunch breaks. Whoa, I'm going to die. Oh, I'm dead. Ooh, wow, that was... Thanks for your, Defy Pain. Punisher. Ass. Dude! Contest champion! Finally got me, man. Contest champion gets a big Mighty Thumb salute. Congrats to you, my friend, on your LOL triumph. You got me scratching the itch now, man. I want to hop in there. I want to do it. I want to get it done. I set a very steep goal of wanting to get it done before the July edition of the basic champs to the 5-star crystal, because the July edition has some really awful champs. So I want to take my shot at getting like the Ultrons and the other good basic champs before the July champs are added. But I just don't know if I can farm enough items and units and stuff before that. It's too short of a time frame. Yeah, trophy. Anybody who has Iceman absolutely loves their Iceman. Nobody ever said, "Oh crap, I got Iceman. I wish I had Iron Patriot." Those conversations never happen, man. They never happen. I gotta filter again. Filter. Boom. Let's fight Venompool. Haven't fought Venompool in a while. Boom, there we go. I jumped on a stream and I got an ad for MCOC before I even... Oh, I didn't ignore it. Totally. Sorry, Dead by Devin. Got an ad for MCOC. Well, then the add content tool is actually working then, I guess. Boo! Vinny Mac in the house. What's up, my friend? How's it going tonight, dude? Do I stop the login crystal or let it spin out? Dude, I always let that thing spin out. I don't know why, but I always let it spin out. Depends though, man, because if I gotta go like to the bathroom or something, then I gotta stop it, and then I gotta go, you know, do whatever. But usually I let the crystal spin out. But then there's also a part of me that wants to tap it and stop it. And the only reason I want to do that is because the game is literally asking you to tap the stop crystal. Right? It's flashing on the screen. It wants you to tap the screen to stop it. And I feel like, well, if I want something good, then I should listen to the game and obey the game. And it knows I'm listening to it because I'm tapping it to stop it. And then it will prevail, give me good fortune, and I will get something awesome. But that never works either. You get a bunch of 2-star crap that way, too. Hey, T-Ricky, what's going on, my friend? Welcome to the stream. We got Venom Pool fighting a mirror right now. How can we get this guy to do some more damage? We've just been chatting away. I have no idea what match I'm on or what streak I'm on. Ooh, we lucked out there. Nice. I absolutely have no clue what match I'm on right now. We've just been going at it. At the pad, cold, chillin'. The Hawkeye video was dope. Dude, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Was very disappointed to hear what Kabam had to say about that, but it is what it is, man. We're stuck with them now. Still don't know what match. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're on match 8. All right. We're just gonna keep going at it, man. These matchups are awful. East Selena squad in the house, man. What's up, dude? So, you guys out there that have been around the channel a lot, you know my kids play the game with me. Well, they don't play, but they open my crystals, and they know a lot about the game. And we just opened up our pool at our house, and I told them I'm going to jump into the pool just like Colossus, or Unstoppable Colossus is L1. I was going to run up, and I'm just going to do like a flying foot kick in the air, feet first into the pool, and then miss everybody I'm trying to hit, because that's what they do. They always miss. And then just land face first, belly first, flat out planking right into the pool. Here we go. Jump in the pool. That's what we're gonna do, man. We may have to video that one. We'll see. Yeah, T. Ricky, I don't know if it's worked out or not. We tried window capture with QuickTime. We tried with the Elgato. We've tried with Reflector 2. All of them have their own unique kind of issues. So tonight we're trying Air Server, and so far so good. So far, so good. Swapping out that hard drive, though, the other night, man. Half an hour before the stream. That was ballsy. But that seems to have made a hell of a difference, moving from a RPM hard drive to a solid-state hard drive. Like, I knew it would make a big difference. I just didn't know how much of a difference would help with the streaming, because I didn't upgrade my RAM at all. But my apps open so fast now. There's no more waiting or anything like that. It is just... It's almost like having a new computer, you know? It's kind of like a new life for my 5-year-old MacBook that we're on right now. Get a couple more years out of it. Let's see. Gauther, what did Kabam say about Hawkeye? They said that his signature ability, Hemorrhage, only triggers once per fight. And they said it's been like that since day one. And then Quickshot countered and said basically it's the same thing with Gamora, too. And then I just... Like, I didn't go crazy asking for a rank down ticket or anything. I literally took him up to 550 yesterday. And like I said, mainly for his power drain on his L1, but I was like, I don't want to rank him down, I want to keep him, but I really would like to see a much better improved description in the game. That way other people don't get screwed over. Not to mention the fact, and I also told him that there's no description for his L3 attack at all. There's no numbers, there's no stats, no nothing. You literally have no idea what kind of damage you're expecting to get out of his L3. I wanna fight him with him. That seems like a fun fight. Yeah, East Salinas, nice, man. Appreciate that. Seems like everything's kind of working pretty well tonight with the game audio, mic, music, all that stuff. I hate having to troubleshoot that thing live, but sometimes I have to, because I don't hear it, man. I literally hear nothing right now. Like, I see the game, all the audio, because it goes through the stupid thing on the Mac, I literally can't hear anything. Whoa, I can hear my ass getting kicked, though. There we go. Dodge that, man. So, sometimes we have to troubleshoot it live. Sometimes I do a lot of, like, unlisted streams to kind of tweak all this stuff. But even then, it's still a little difficult. What do you think Hyperion's going to be starting for tomorrow? Hyperion's hot, man. Hyperion's real hot. And T4 Arena is going to be wrapping up. And Alliance Quest is going to be wrapping up too. So there's... Again, it's like the first round of the Voodoo Arena where there was literally like a perfect storm of nothingness for that first round. So that score is going to be pretty high. Well, yeah, that score is going to be high. I mean, the only thing that might keep it down is the fact that Punisher's running as the feature. So... I'm not even paying attention here. I wonder if you get a weird situation where Hyperion, the basic is going to go low in the first round because everybody's going to want Punisher. And the Punisher score will be outrageous over the weekend, and the basic might be a little bit low, right? And then the opposite happens in the second round. The Punisher score comes down, and they kind of meet more toward in line with one another, where Hyperion may go for like 5 million, and then Punisher goes for like 10 million in round 2 or something. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened, but honestly, I almost want to stop guessing arenas because the scores are just... they're all over the place sometimes. Hey, Aaron Dakin, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We're rocking and rolling tonight, man. We're getting punched in the face by magic. we are so dead. Wow. I didn't realize the PI difference. Look at that. 3,900 to 2,600. Once she drops her special, I'm going to be dead, right? We need to bleed. Do we get a stun? We don't get the stun off that, right? Oh, she got the limbo back. Oh, no. Got lucky there, man. Got lucky there. Yeah, T. Ricky, I duped my Hyperion about a month ago, and I'm literally like 6,000 shards away, or sorry, fragments away from getting my third Cosmic Tier 4 CC, and he's going right to 550. He's awesome, man. I call his heavy attack the alarm clock. Imagine waking up to that, man. It's like a pile driver to your face. Alright, do I gotta switch to force? Did I get in the pool yet? I haven't looked at anything. Am I in it? No, not yet. Alright. Oh, that team's awful. Yeah, I'm not relying on Joe Fixit to get me into the pool. Okay. 4 stars it is! And... what match are we on? We're on 10. Alright, so... let's do one match with our 550s. We'll get the Kang Thanos teams. And we'll get into the pool. Bantha! Steiny just dropping by to say hi. I'm going to bed. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thanks, Bantha. Mighty thumb salute to you for staying up, dude. Isn't it like 3 a.m. for you? Because you live in the middle of the ocean somewhere? Somewhere between here and Iceland or something? I still don't know where you live, dude, but... it's cool. Appreciate you stopping by, man. And here we go. Billo Bob Gaming. What's up, Steiny? What's going on, man? How you doing? I can never quick parry with Mordo. Struggling. You're just gonna chase me across the screen? Come on, man. I don't know if that's gonna get him. Sadly, I don't know if that's gonna get him. Not even close. Wow. They should add Punisher 2099 to the arena crystals. Well, if they add him to the arena crystals, then I'd like to see them take OG Punisher out, so everybody has a chance to get him. Like it's really crappy that people who've played the game since day one still don't have that guy. So, I mean, that's going to change this week, but up until this point, it's pretty crappy. Oh, wow. Forgot I had suicides on. Hey, I have a question. Tell us about your progress when you quit the game, when you sold your stamps, and how did you recover to such a high state right now? If you must know, let's see. Alright, here's the lineage of Slim Steiny and Marvel Contest of Champions. Found a game completely by random. I wasn't a big gamer or anything like that. I was back in like my youth and college days and stuff, but not since I became like a real man, got married, and had kids and stuff. But anyway, I had the iPad, I'm playing around, and I found Marvel Contest of Champions by pure accident, just browsing around through the App Store. So I downloaded it, started playing it, started getting into it, started collecting champions. I think Iron Fist was my first 2-star champion. A-Bomb was my first 3-star champion. The Vision was my first 4-star champion. But yeah, I started playing in April of 2015, or the end of March. Yay, we made it. So cool. Now we're done with that arena. Over here. So where was it? April. So I started playing a game in March, April 2015, and let's see. Didn't get my first 4-star champion until September. Might have been the end of August, but it was September. I remember it was the fall because we were in cheerleading and football practice and stuff, and that's when I got my first 4-star champion, the Vision. So yeah, so that's that. From there, I joined my first alliance and started progressing a little bit through them, but then hit a wall where we actually couldn't. I couldn't get. We weren't doing good in completion and stuff. We weren't able to get the Alpha Catalyst, so it was kind of hindering my progress. And then that's when I joined a new alliance, and that's the alliance I met Wolf in. And we were in that alliance starting in October of 2015, through the holidays, all the way through March of 2016? Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, March of 2016. And then March of 2016 is when I quit the game. Wolf and I were officers of the alliance, and then that was probably the biggest mistake I ever made, because when I do something, I want to do it 110%, and I ended up just spending way too much time. I was up till 1, 3, 4 in the morning working on spreadsheets and strategies for Alliance quests and pairing up people and figuring out time zones people were living in and all this stuff, and trying to get the best coordination going, and it just sucked. It just drained me. I was done. So I got to the point where I opened up my first 5-star crystal and pulled Iron Man, opened up my second 5-star crystal, pulled Star-Lord, and then I quit the game. That was that. Plus we were also moving at the time too, where we're trying to get our house on the market and trying to sell and buy a house at the same time, and there's just too much going on, so the game had to take a back seat. So I quit the game, went solo, which meant I pretty much did nothing. Hung around and just played some story quests. Whenever a new story quest came out, I played and checked with those, and that was about it. And then we went through the spring and the summer, and we moved and got settled in a new house. And some friends from the old alliance would actually keep in touch with me through line. And then here's the thing: they would constantly ping me to come back and play. I'm like, nah, I don't wanna. And then when I decided, like, you know what? If you guys are in an alliance, and there was a handful of us from the old alliance that were in, they had moved on to a new alliance, and I was like, if you're in an alliance where all I really want to do is be the guy that says, okay, Steiny, you get path 1, just log in, take care of it, and then go back and do whatever you gotta do. That's all I want to do. I wanted to log in, hit my path, and then be done. And then I'll help out wherever I can, but I'm not an arena grinder, I'm not any of this. And then, okay, so I joined the alliance, I got back in, and the only reason that happened was mainly because of Wolf. So, like, I don't care, I lost there. So, the guys are pretty much like, alright, we got Steiny on the hook, we think he wants to come back finally, send in Wolf to seal the deal. So, Wolf comes in and seal the deal, and I can't say no to Wolf because he's my man. Because we go way back, and it's a good time. So then I came back, and then the alliance we were in when I came back ended up breaking up. Some of them were, whatchamacallit, European, and some were North American. and they just kind of went their own ways at one point, and then Wolf and I jumped and joined the Doom Alliance, and that's where we're at right now. So, anyway, the story about selling my champs was when I quit the game. Actually, it wasn't when I quit the game, it's when I first came back. It was when Willpower got nerfed, and it was right when the Willpower got nerfed announcement came out, and they gave you all those 5-star shards if you had Liquid Courage and Double Edge and all that stuff. So I had 9,000 5-star shards. I needed 1,000 more, and I'm like, well, I'm not playing the game. I'm just flying in solo mode at the time. I didn't care who I had. It was right before the Willpower nerf, and because I wasn't playing, I had no clue it was coming. So we sold 4-star champs in order to get that 5-star crystal. And I know White Magneto was one of them. I know Captain Marvel was one of them, because I'm like, oh, well, I got the other versions of them, so I don't need them. And I think Winter Soldier might have been one, and the other one was a duped Magic. And man, do I regret that one so much. But anyway, so those are the ones I sold, and we got enough shards, and we pulled our 5-star Spider-Man, who we still haven't duped. And it was literally like within a month after I did that was when Wolf and the guys got me to come back and start playing religiously. So I was like a level 55 or 56, maybe 57 when I quit. I was pretty almost end game at the time. So it wasn't like I had to like magically catch up. I just kept playing and got to level 60, and then once I got through that, I just continued with my progression. I wasn't really that far behind as I thought I would have been after about 5 months off. But yeah, those are the champs we sold. And I sold all my 2-star champs before I left the game too. So none of my 2-star champs are maxed out at all. But these, I mean, you gotta remember, these are, like I said, Willpower wasn't around at the time. The nerf of Willpower wasn't there, so Magic was really bad. When I sold my 2-star champs, they didn't have max signature ability crystals. They were literally useless. I never used them for anything. I never did that arena. So anyway, that's the very long story. Sorry, I got a little long-winded there of why we quit the game, sold the champs, came back. But when I came back, see, I was also making a lot of videos, and I wasn't really into it or didn't really have a plan. I saw people were making crystal opening videos, so I was like, you know what? I want to do that too. That seems like fun. So I started doing that back with when Moon Knight came into the game, and Cosmic Spider-Man came into the game, and Deadpool X-Force were in the game. Joe Fixit was introduced. And honestly, I was like, oh, this is a lot of fun. When I came back in September, I really wanted to really make a YouTube channel dedicated to this game and do something right. And we're still doing it. We're still fine-tweaking things. You know, as you tune in every now and then, I change things with the overlay. I think we're settled on this one for a while. We've actually used this one for a whole week without changing anything, right? So that's where we're at now. Now I treat it like a real deal. I want to treat this game seriously, have fun playing it, and I love doing the live streams, man. I didn't realize how much I love doing live streams until I started doing them. It's like making videos is one thing, and this game kind of lends itself to like where you have to make videos like crystal openings or tutorials or guides or stuff like that. But honestly, I love doing the live streams, man. I love interacting with you guys and hanging out every night. You know, I look forward to 10 o'clock Eastern. It's a pleasure to hang out with you guys. It really is. It is not a pleasure to fight stupid group. Alright, we're going to get redemption against Mordo, and we'll do that, because he can actually bypass Mordo's evade sometimes. And we'll have to suck it up a group. After this fight, I'll scroll back up. I know that was a long-winded explanation of what happened, and I missed a lot in chat, so I'll scroll back through chat after this fight and catch up. Here we go. The alarm clock. Oh, that's right. Well, that's what I was talking about. Hyperion's heavy as the alarm clock. Bold Doggernaut, what's up, my friend? Saw you on Twitter earlier, man. What's going on? Let's see what else we got here. What do we miss? Oh, Bantha's in Iceland. Nice. I knew you weren't in like the UK because they're an extra hour ahead of us. So you're either in Iceland or you're in the ocean. So that's cool, man. I know you're off heading to bed, dude. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, Billabot's got nice. Double monitor set up. Figured out. Oh, you had a faulty HDMI port? Oh, man. That sucks, dude. But it's all good now. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, Wolf sent me a case of chocolate milk to lure me back in. Is that Yoo-Hoo? Is that Yoo-Hoo? Hey, Salinas, this is not Yoo-Hoo, man. This is authentic Hershey's chocolate syrup. Oh, yeah, man. That's the real deal, man. Yoo-Hoo. Get that crap out of here. Yoo-Hoo. No offense, though. If you like Yoo-Hoo, that's cool. I tried to stop. I don't know. I don't even know how she died. We're just gonna hit the next button and move on. Yeah, dupe magic, man. That's a tough one. And then when her arena just came back around not too long ago, I'm like, the schedule didn't work out. I couldn't even grind for her. Let's see if we bypass his Astral Evade. I gotta drop an L1 on him first, though. Or we just go backwards right into us. Here we go, L1. You know he's gonna bleed out. Oh, I blocked that. Oh, I didn't. Alright. Anyway, you drop an L1 and it gives him a higher percentage to decrease abilities, and when that's active, you have a higher chance to bypass Mordo's Astral Evade. Somewhere on my channel, I did a video on that. We did a video confirming Drax, and we did a video on Agent Venom. And Agent Venom is based on his percentage, but I think it's only like a 26% chance or 28% chance to bypass it. Nice trophy, 5.1. Once through is done. Between Lions War and AQ, no time now. That's the truth, man. Still need to finish Road to Labyrinth and 5.2. Keep at it, man. You'll get it. Yeah, they tend to have a ton of content now. And Wolf's right. There's never enough energy. Always find yourself spending units on energy. Put this guy into overrun. How do you guys use crossbones? For those of you that are out there that have crossbones, do you immediately put him into overrun? Or do you not even worry about doing that and just use him as is? Eastlyn, is you a Strawberry fan? NPW 2004 just subbed. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. It should show up on the screen, hopefully. Yeah, Wolf and I were talking when the Sigstone thing came out for expert proving grounds, and I was like, oh, I don't have time for that crap. And yeah, I just finished round 2 today. So 12 Sigstones in the bag. But you're right, quick shot. When I awakened Voodoo, I only had about, I think, 10 Sigstones put into them. So it'd be nice to get them up to like a full 20 after this. Maybe higher. Don't have my Voodoo duped, so holding them for now. Dude, if you have the willpower, hold on to him, Trophy. Oh, cool. I don't use Overrun. Love his L2. Dude, Haitian, I love his L2 too. His L2 too. His L2 is awesome. Just can't help but feel good when you use that L2. Somebody commented the other day, I don't know if it was here or on Twitter, but somebody said when they were fighting Spider-Man with Crossbones, they immediately go into Overrun, and that gives them, I forget, it automatically gives you 3 stacks of Fury. And then from there, as you fight Spider-Man, if you stay above 3 stacks of Fury, then he won't evade. But I haven't had a chance to try that. I guess it's true. Makes sense. The more stacks you have, the more he's going to evade. There's that 550 Hawkeye screwing up all my teams now. What are you doing, Hawkeye? Yeah, Trophy, that's... were you the one who was saying that? Hey! What we got? Devil is sick. What's going on, my friend? Thanks for hopping on. Eastlyn, chocolate milk on the rocks. Now you're talking, my friend. Now you're talking. Quick shot. What is that? Shock and degeneration aren't triggering willpower? Is that right? Dude, quick shot. You're like the encyclopedia for this game. You're exactly... Don't ever go away, man. I need you, man. Between you and Wolf and a handful of others, we can translate everything into Steiny language so I can understand it. 5 stacks of Fury stops all evade. I didn't know Fury worked like that on evade. I'll test it out. Yeah, it's only Crossbones, Haitian, because Crossbones doesn't crit. He just stacks Fury instead. Instead of critting, when he's going to crit, he won't actually do a critical hit. He'll stack Fury, and the more Furies he has, the higher percentage he has to reduce your opponent's abilities. This is my next team. I gotta get that I gotta get that video out there for you guys so I can actually talk about why I have a 5-star rocket. No, Wolf, I do have willpower. I only recovered my utilities. Oh, we got a trifecta. I'm about to make my first Realm of Legends run, and I'm bringing Crossbones for Scarlet Witch because he doesn't crit. Yeah, Crossbones is actually great for Scarlet Witch. The Grand Scheme. What's going on, my friend? First time catching your stream. Well then. Poof, mighty thumb salute to you, my friend. Thanks for hopping on tonight. We're crushing some arena. Getting crushed in arena. Oh, we couldn't overpower. I have Despair maxed out too. We couldn't overpower that. Man. Yeah, I can tell you. Quick shot. Obviously, I opened a 5-star crystal to get rocket. I went for a Dormammu crystal, and I mathed it out. And I was originally going to save up for an Archangel crystal for tomorrow, and then I was like, man, but there's a good amount of champs that are going to be in that crystal, a good amount of the sub-feature champs that really just suck ass. Like the first handful, like the first half of the sub-feature pool are really poor, except for like X23 and maybe one other. And then the second half of that pool is actually really great. All the newer champs have a lot of good utility. And I was like, do I want to mess around with a chance of that? Or do I want to take a shot at Dormammu, who's got double immunity and lets me run suicides? And, you know, the other champ I really want to get is Ultron. And technically, in that crystal, the Dormammu crystal, there's the 36 basic champs and Dormammu. So there's 37 total champs. So I have a 1 in 37 chance of getting Ultron. In the Archangel crystal, those chances are doubled. There's like a 1 in 74 chance, counting... Well, it might be 1 in 73. I forget the numbers. I had it all in a spreadsheet. I had all the champs listed out. But anyway, because all the sub-features are in that crystal along with the basics, it's like, oh, now I only have a 1 in 75 chance or 74 chance of getting Ultron. So I decided to go for Dormammu. Figured if I got him, I'd be happy. If I got Ultron, I'd be happy. And we dodged a big-ass Iron Patriot bullet and pulled a 5-star rocket, which I'm actually pretty okay with. It was really close to an Iron Patriot. And of course, Dormammu was nowhere to be found in that crystal, man. So anyway, I had the video. I just haven't edited it yet. I'll probably save it for the weekend, because I don't stream on the weekends, so I like to have content for the weekends. So that's probably what we'll do. We'll probably upload it on Saturday, and then maybe do my This Week in Crystals on Sunday. That's the plan of attack. Alright, Wolf, I'll double check after this fight. Shit, you're right. Only one tick of regen, huh? Oh, shoot, you're right. I don't have it on anymore. Dude, you're totally right. I didn't recover it, but I didn't have to recover it because I didn't have it on. Yeah, you're right. I have recovery. I don't have willpower. That's right. Duh. So we're truly running an arena build. Thanks for that, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Omega, the feature crystal, it was really confusing when they announced it. So there's only 2 crystals, but there's 3 pools. There's a basic pool, the sub-feature pool, and then a feature champion. So your basic crystal is going to have the 36 basic champs. That's all they're going to have. The feature crystal is going to have the 36 basic champs, all the 36 sub-feature champs that they added into the crystal, and the 1 feature champion. So it should be 73 champs in total. But the odds of getting the featured champ stay the same. So they tweak the not so RNG numbers so that the odds of getting the featured champ stay the same, even though there's more champions in the crystals. You just now have a additional chance to get a previously featured champion from those crystals as well. But you also have a chance to get a crappy-ass basic champ like Iron Patriot too. They're all in there. So Dormammu was the last one that didn't have the sub-feature champs. Carnage was the first one that did have all the sub-feature champs in it. But figure we take a shot. What the hell? Dude, grand scheme, that sucks, man. 5-star Loki sitting in between 2 guillotines? That guillotine would have been sweet. NPW, if you're set to private so you don't show people who you're subscribed to, then the alert won't show up on the stream. It's a YouTube. YouTube is actually respecting your privacy settings at that point. So if people would actually go to view your account and you don't want them to see who you're subscribed to, then it won't show up on the screen either. And, well, I didn't even see you guys subscribed. Yeah, East Salinas, Ricardo, and Grand Scheme. Thanks a lot, guys. Muddy Thumb salutes to you. Welcome to the Muddy Thumb Club. I don't hear anything, so when those alerts go off and you get the bing, I don't hear it, so I gotta do some homework and find a better way so I can actually monitor what's going on. See, I see it there because I happen to be looking up. MPW, welcome to the Muddy Thumb Club. I'm gonna have to record an audio for that so it does it. So instead of the standard chime, you get like a welcome to the Muddy Thumb Club message or something. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Wolf, I will go to heal block in AQ because the only person I have left in AQ right now is Ultron. So, What are the best 5-star champs to get out of the regular 5-star crystal? Let's see, you guys got a few listed already. Star-Lord, Magic, Ultron, Hulk, Guillotine, Elektra. Yeah, I like Yellow Jacket too. I forgot Mordo's one of the basic champs. I forgot he's in there. Dude, I have not mastered the ability to read and play yet. The Brian Grants and the Dorky Diggity Daves of the world have the ability to just kind of peripheral vision their arenas. I'm not quite there yet, man. Can I get Gwenpool, Mordo, and Dr. Voodoo? Or those only from the... Mordo you can get from the basic, but Gwenpool and Dr. Voodoo you have to get from one of the feature crystals. Or Wolf just said that in the chat. Who was everybody's first 5-star champion? Mine was Iron Man. Still unduped. Dude, a symbiote Spider-Man would be so cool. I'd love to see what his L2 crits at when he's an R4 champ. %100% chance to crit. That thing will be wicked, man. Oh, MPW. Moon Knight. Moon Knight's my favorite champ in the game. I don't know why. It's not because he's amazing. It's just I love the badassery of Moon Knight. The mysteriousness of him. He's silver and black, so he's technically Raider colors. I've always been loving. He was my first 550 champ. He's dude. I love Moon Knight. Had a soft spot for him. So he's really good. He's really good unduped. You know, that's the key when you're grabbing 5-star champions. If you land on a 5-star champ that's good unduped, someone you can take to like a rank 3 and still get good value out of them, even though they're unduped. Those are always great pulls. Moon Knight's definitely one of those champs. Yellow Jacket's another one of those champs. What? What the fuck was that? He totally ate that, and then, what, he evaded the second part of it? I'm calling bullshit on that. Steiny ended up using that 4-star generic on Gwenpool and took her to 550. Nice, dude! You're not going to regret that, man. Gwenpool is total badass. done. Ooh, that's the end of the streak. Oh, that's alright. I'm in the wrong arena. Am I in the Venom arena? Whatever. Probably done with arena anyway. I want to get some LOL testing in. Magic's good unduped. Yeah, MPW, I love Moon Knight's Spinneroonie 6-hit combo also. Let's see, I don't have any R5, R3s yet. I'm all R4, 4-star at the moment. That's cool, man. You'll get there, man. That's cool. Keep putting in the effort. Keep putting in the work. The good thing for you, MPW, is the ability to get there is going to be a lot quicker than it was for some of us who were earlier on trying to get there. You know, the items you need to get those gems into those places, they're more readily available, and Command makes them more readily available. Like the Tier 4 basics, you can get them with Glory now. Like, you're getting so many fragments from Alliance Quest and stuff and other events, so they make the progression a little bit more accessible. So you'll definitely get there, man. Alright, I think I'm done with Arena. Okay, I'm gonna go switch my masteries for the set I want to use. The Suicide set I wanted to use for Labyrinth. The only problem is I want to do full Assassin for Labyrinth, but I don't have Assassin fully unlocked. So I'm going to drop those other 4 points somewhere else just because I can't unlock an Assassin right now. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Alright, let me get my sheet up. And I worked this all out, so we should be good. No willpower for LOL. I should do a run with no willpower, just the arena build, just to see. Nah, I'm not going to do that. It's a waste of time. Okay. Google Drive, where are you? There we go. Where's my stuff? Oh, Google. I know what I need to recover utility, because I only had 3 points in utility. Wow. Either my internet died or Google Drive's taking forever to get up. Alright, so that's it for utility. Okay, let's go. Open. Sorry guys, I thought I had this worksheet bookmarked, and apparently I didn't. So now I gotta go find it real quick. Alright, here we go. So, max out salve. And we throw this here because of the stupid 15-point requirement for willpower. There's my 15. And then we no, we didn't max out willpower. We did 1 on willpower. Whoa, am I short one? What? Alright, let's go back out and back in. Oh, I don't have any points available. Duh. Alright, so I had 1 in willpower, which may or may not work out. That's why we're testing this out. Coagulate was maxed out. Be nice if you could just select the number of points you wanted to put in instead of having to hit this button every single time. Alright, yep, defense had 19 and then offense had 37, so we do 1. Only had 1 in Pierce, which I hate. But it's kind of the only way to get double suicides, deep wounds, and assassin all maxed out. I definitely want courage maxed out, because if we're going to be using level 2 revive, you're still going to be under 50% health. So we definitely want that extra 30% attack, or 20% attack kicking in. Go ahead and get this done. Hang on, guys. I can't see the chat window right now, so I'll get back to you guys in a second. Right now my spreadsheet's taking up the whole screen. Alright, glass cannon had 1. Recoil had 1. These guys are maxed out. Despair, and then we had deep wounds gets 5, and then assassin's supposed to get 5, but like I said, I only have level 1 unlocked right now, so I might dump the other 4 into something that useless that's not going to affect anything, like pittance or something. I don't want to dump them into attack because then it's going to kind of like taint my test a little bit, and I'm not going to reach assassin level in my testing anyway, so I don't need to worry about unlocking that right now. So, okay, let's minimize this, get the screen back up. Alright, I got chat back up. Okay, we're all caught up. Dude, Wolf, thanks for helping out MPW there while we're getting set up. Alright, so this was the setup I was looking at for LOL. Like I said, we'd max out Assassin. So this is going to be test number 1. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we don't suck ass. At one point, I'm very curious as to the difference between 0.5 and 0.7% in this case. Alright, let's go test it out. So the whole point here is we're running suicides. We're gonna rely solely on the only specials we're gonna use are L3s. Now the good thing about Drax's L3 is that I get a guaranteed good amount of bleed off of it. This is also the team I have. This team gives me 17% attack, and we'll do the math in a minute. So, actually, I don't know if I can get the. I don't even know if my Mac has a calculator. Yeah, you do. All right. All right. Let's see if we can add this real quick. Not there. I won't be able to add it. Okay. You guys have to take my word for it then. For some reason, I can't window capture the calculator. But anyway, this is the team. Because this is the team that gets me over 2,000 attack to extending a rage timer. So, we go to Drax's info real quick. Why is his base attack 2,000? His base attack is 1721. Well, I want to go back to his regular champion profile. His base attack I thought was 1721. Drax info. Yeah, 1721. So his base attack is 1721, and if we need 17% to get over 2,000. That gets us 2013. So when we go back to LOL, he should be over 2,000. That makes sense now. I just never saw it in LOL before. So now he's over 2,000. So that gets me over 2,000. And it gets me a couple crit and crit damage as well. Yeah, Wolf, I don't want to use them on Stupefy because, well, I gotta get good at not relying on parrying. You know, the 8 or 9 times that you can. So I'd rather force myself that when I parry to figure out how to back away when possible. I plan anyway. Okay, so test number 1. So the goal here, guys, is keep an eye on the bleed numbers off of his L3. That's the other thing I wanted to show you. Sorry. So His special attacks. His L3 has a 100% chance to bleed, no matter what. So I'm guaranteed that it's going to bleed, and I'm guaranteed it's going to hit. I'm not going to miss it. There's a chance I could always miss an L2. If I was doing like a non-suicide build and trying to drop L2s all the time instead of L3s, one, there's a chance that I could miss and get blocked, and two, I only got a 40% chance to inflict bleed. With the L3, I got a 100% chance to bleed. I got higher damage coming off of that bleed. Plus, because I have deep wounds maxed out, that 5.5 seconds becomes 8 seconds. And the numbers I was seeing before were somewhere around 1,000 per tick. So 1,100 per tick, 1,200 per tick, stuff like that. So those ticks are every half second. So we're doing about 2,000 in bleed damage every second over 8 seconds, which is 16,000 bleed. Plus the initial hit of the attack, which is generally depends if it's a crit or not, but usually between 6 or 9,000. So we're doing over 20,000 per L3. That's just want to make sure we get some more eyes on it tonight and actually confirm that's actually what's happening with this build. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Hey Christian, what's going on, man? And no boost. Brian Grant, I don't know if you're still around, but I appreciate that tidbit you shared about the bug with the boost. That when you're running suicides and if you're boosted... Oh, I forget exactly what it was now. If you're boosted, you're taking more damage with your suicides than you should. And so I'm not going to boost. I'm not wasting any units or items anyway. Okay, let's see what kind of damage we get off our L3s. That's the goal for this fight. Also keep an eye out for the crit numbers too. Those are the ones I actually can't pay attention to. Wow, those extra 2 points in willpower make a difference. Because before when I ran this, it was... Oh, I might even just quit now. It was 74 damage versus 70 recovery. This is 53. This is going to kill me quick. 3 on the Fury. So it should be pretty large. 9 and 17 per tick. 12 per tick. 1285, 1285, 1285. Well, alright, we're gonna die here, but we're gonna have to add points to willpower. Okay. Yeah, that's too much of a damage take there. I gotta get those other 2 points back in willpower. That's a must. Okay. So lesson learned there. Got to get those other 2 points back in willpower. Apparently that's a big difference. So, all right, let's get out. But the numbers on the L3 were right on point with what I was seeing before. Somewhere around 8 or 9 for the attack, and then somewhere between 1,000 or 1,200 per tick per bleed. Alright, let's get back in here. So what we'd have to do is... So remember, technically those points were allocated for Assassin, so we're going to technically be taking 2 off of Assassin and putting 2 into willpower. So that means we can only take assassin up to rank 3. Which is 40%. And that might end up that might be what we have to do. I'm not taking the points off of deep wounds. We're doing too much bleeding. I might take it off of deep wounds for the unstoppable Colossus and Colossus fights, because it doesn't make sense to have that on there at all for those fights. And then we'll switch it back for the other ones. Alright, let's give this a shot. Let's see if we get that 74 versus 70 number. That's the number we were seeing, or I was seeing before. Yeah. Although I might have had Glass Cannon maxed out, so let's try it out. Glass Cannon at 1, Willpower maxed out. Hey MPW, have a good night, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it, buddy. Mighty thumb salute to you. Alright, that's the end of the chocolate milk. So yeah, just so you guys see, we have... God, I hate that they switched those things around. Now you gotta go in here. So we got 6 attack, 6 attack, that's 12, and 12 and 5 is 17, so that gets us over 2,000. So over 2,000 is confirmed. So what else do we get with this team? When we do crit, we get a crit damage, we get a crit rate, we get a crit damage again, and we get a 3rd crit damage. So that's why I'm rolling with this specific team. Wolf. Wolf, usually I do it in the magic bullet. But then it gets really frothy, and all that froth gets in your stomach, so... I'll be honest, that chocolate milk was sitting there for an hour, so that last sip was a little rough. Alright, here we go. So still focusing on the L3s, the crit attacks, and my suicide numbers once double edge expires. It's like forcing my way in to try and intercept. See, look, it says 73, 74. That'll change to 70, and I don't know why. And I push into an L2, and I don't know why. Alright, 2 Furies. Missed the green. Nine, and then 1273. There we go. See, now it's 70 and 74. I don't know what changed. Ooh, got an evade there. Fury. Oh, come on. Thought we nailed that one. 1185 with 1 Fury. Dead. We're not dead. See if we can get one more in. So I don't know why that willpower, I don't know why that recovery changes from 73-74 to 70-74. Let's see. PJ 22. First of all, thanks for joining, my friend. Mighty thumb salute. Yeah, that's totally it. It's Salve. Okay. Okay, that totally makes sense. Okay. Thank you for your help there. Alright. I'm tapping, there we go. Try to tap the screen. I also definitely need a new screen protector, because both sides are worn out now from my thumb swiping. You definitely need a new screen protector, man. Okay, so let's check one more thing. If we max out glass cannon, does that change? The 73-74. Get an extra 7.2% attack. Dude, that 10,400 PI is pretty sweet, though. It is pretty cool looking at that big-ass number. Play the game vertically now. I could figure out a way to do it. Dude, Masa, using Fury Masteries is a consideration, but I have to pull off of something. I don't have any utilities to pull off. I'd have to lose some of my attack in order to do that, and I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze to do that. So, okay. So the only thing I'm really focused on here, guys, is the suicide numbers once Double Edge runs out, and once Salve runs out. So I gotta survive for, what, 4 minutes? Oh, you weren't supposed to charge, man. so we're 70, 73. We're actually worse right away with glass cannon on. Two Furies. Missed the green. Oh, wow. So now we're even at 1770. So once salve ran out, now we evened out. Do I even want salve on then at that point? Should I consider just taking those 2 points off and putting them somewhere else? Two Furies, missed the green again. $9,000 and $11.74 per tick. Got pretty good at evading his L2. I think I still need salve on for the first part of the fight, though. Depends how long it is. Is it the first minute of a fight, or first 2 minutes? Hate being on this side of the chair. iPad's lagging. It's so hard to break that reaction on the parry. Alright. Yeah, what are your thoughts on salve? Because when salve expires, then I even out. Crits have maxed at 27 instead of 23. I guess that makes sense for glass cannon. Hey, Jalen Mills, what's going on, man? Nice, PJ, and I'll definitely try that. You know what? Know what I've been trying to. I saw the analyzer's video on the collector, and I saw the way he was intercepting like a champ, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't know you could intercept like that. So I've been working on that, going out and coming back in, and the retaliate intercept, so to speak. It's exactly what you described there. They just got to charge you. That's the only key piece. You need them to charge you in order for it to work. If you remove salve, you'd have to only place them in perfect. Oh, fuck yeah, because they're defensive. You need to, they're part of the 15 prerequisite. Crap. Well, then I guess I'm keeping them. What's the duration? I thought it was a minute. Right? Is it 60 seconds? Yeah, 60 seconds. I can get 2% health back. No, we'll just leave him there. Because the offset in the beginning was it 70 and 73? It was more at the beginning, and then when salve expired, then it evened out. Let's see what else is here. The intercept N combo early on light attack, and more likely they dash in right away. Chances go up when they're in the corner. Yeah, I think so too, Wolf. When you're out in the open, it's it's a crapshoot. I don't know. What do you think? This is probably going to be the setup if I run Suicides. Now, I don't think it would. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I was also thinking of the idea of running just Double Edge and not Liquid Courage, because Wolf, as you you and I discovered that one night, when you're running Liquid Courage, it actually reduces the recovery. When you're poisoned, your recovery is reduced. So if we take that part out of it, we just run Double Edge by itself. I wonder, like, we're gonna get 30% less attack. I get that, but I wonder. I don't know. I mean, it's worth a shot, right? I pretty much know what I'm getting with this setup. It sucks that I have to recover all these to do that. Let's see. You stand your ground. 50% chance to resist is more worth than 750 hit points for 25k health points Drax. But as I lose health, though, Masit, that's I'm still going to take an incredible amount of damage. I think. Alright, Omega, have a good night, my friend. Mighty thumb salute to you. Wolf, I hear you on the Stupefy, but I just don't know where I'm going to get the points from to do it. Alright, I'm going to try. What do we have? We had. I'd love to get 2 more points in Pierce. Alright. I want to try this with just double edge and see what the point differential is. No, I didn't hit the wrong button. Crap. Recover. Automatic do-over. Alright, so we're going to rank that up. Like, you tap this button here, and a box should come up with choose the number of points you want to put in. I mean, since the bleed... Since the bleed was right around 1,000, like just over 1,000 from those L3s, if we're losing 30% attack, we think we're going to lose 30% of that bleed. So we're going to drop that down to like 800 instead of 1,100 or 750. We'll give this a shot and see what the differential is. God, this takes forever. Wow, this is worse than asking for help in Arena. No, Wolf, the last time I ran, when I had the suicides evening out at 70 and 70, I had Glass Cannon maxed out. Crap, I maxed out Pierce. Well, not so good. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to max out Pierce in lieu of Liquid Courage. Okay. And the other point I will just throw in there. Alright, let's try this and see if... I don't know what 15% armor reduction does versus 30% attack that we're losing from Liquid Courage. How bad is it for the first 30 seconds without Coagulate? Then those three could go to Stupefy. I have to check. It's only 16 seconds too. It's I think it's only 16 seconds. Alright, let's do this one first. Wow, drop me down 800 points in PI. Ew. It's a PI monster, that Liquid Courage. Alright, so in this test we are... Well, I gotta do an L3 test too to see what the damage is, the damage differential there. Yeah, we're looking for everything. We were +2, right? When double edge was running. Which isn't huge, but just confirming. Alright, let's get to an 03. Two Furies. It's still 1,000. With Liquid Courage, 2 Furies is what, 12.5, right? 1250-ish, 1240? Two Furies. Hey, we finally got a green. That's inflated a little bit because it's the 20% versus the 12%. There was a 3100 crit in there. I'm gonna go back out and go back right back in again. The differential on the L3 wasn't that different. Yeah, that was with 2 stacks and a 20% bonus, which was the only time I've ever had the 20% bonus. So we're +2 on just double edge, which doesn't really mean much for the first 16 seconds. stun him there. Here we go. 2 Furies and a 12. Okay. So this should give me a bleed at about 1047? 1071. You know, I don't think the bleed numbers are dependent upon his attack. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry. The bleed numbers from his L3, that's a fixed number in his abilities. It's like 3,700 over the 5.5 seconds. So I don't think my mastery setup is going to affect the bleed from that attack. The more I think about it. I guess I should be focusing more on the bleed during the regular attacks, during the combos, which we haven't been doing. Dead. Alright, let me catch up, Wolf. 1326 max bleed. Alright, saw that one. 268 base bleed with 1 Fury. .268 base bleed. Okay, so I'm gonna switch it back to what we had before. And this will be the last one for tonight. I want to switch it back, and the base bleed number is what we should be focusing on. So I'm glad you caught that. Thanks for that. Let's see what the difference is. Oh, I gotta redo this. When we have both Liquid Courage and Double Edge. I think Pierce is very important. I think it's very important. Why did I do that? Oh, Jesus Christ. I think that 15% armor reduction is very important. I don't know. What do you think? Alright, Trophy. Have a good night, man. Thanks for hopping on tonight, man. Hey, on a totally different note, how's the game video been tonight? I haven't seen much lag on my end. Has it been good on your end? non-assassin. And oh, where'd the other point go? Oh, that's right, it came out of here. I put the extra one. I dumped that extra one on Perry. That's what happened. Alright, here we go. Base bleed attack. Alright, here we go. So we said, what was it, 268 wolf? Was what we had before? Alright, here we go. So I'm not concerned about L3, I'm not concerned about suicide numbers, I just want base bleed. The 377, 320. $377. And that one's 320. I don't know why that changes. Sucker punched. Oh, those are 5 crits in a row there, wasn't it? Pretty sure that was 5 crits in a row. Unicorn. 10k on the impact, and what was that, 1290? Yeah, I think I need both of these suicides. So it's like 150 more. Oh, it was a 238 before? 268. So it's 100 more per tick. There's a lot of ticks. I mean, that's gonna add up. Triple ticking. We're not going to talk about that. 3 Furies. Oh, and a 20. $14.44. Okay. Caleb, dude, what's up with that? That is no joke, man. Don't say stuff like that. No amount of JKs can make up for that. Please don't say that stuff again. Dude, after first L3... I can't even stay awake and read that. Couldn't keep track of the bleed. You had 3 stacked bleed and 3 furies. I saw 1200, 320, 500 something, and 420 something. It gets up there, man. Those red bleeds just start flying off the screen after a while. So, alright, so if anything tonight we learned I need glass cannon max in order to offset the willpower, in order to even off at 1770. So we need that, so we lose 2 points there because we have to do that. We need willpower max in order to do, we need both of those maxed. So, I mean, I'll play and see how much damage I lose with Coagulate, because Coagulate is the duration of the bleed, not the amount. No, it's the amount of bleed. Coagulate is the amount. Crap. Thought it was a duration. It's the amount. %, less damage. It'd be pretty bad, Wolf. I mean, when I start that fight with both suicides, I mean, I'm already down like minus 40 or minus 35. So that's with the 30% reduction. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll try it out, see what the numbers actually are. So, alright, I think I'm calling it tonight, guys. It's 1 a.m. I gotta get some sleep. Otherwise, I will not be functioning tomorrow. Wolf, I'll check AQ before I go to bed. And, if you need me to clean up Path 2, let me know. Alright, that is it for this time, guys. We will, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you next time, guys. Have a good one. Muddy Thumb.